Alright, well. So in this video, I'm just doing like a really quick update video on what cars I'm gonna probably wind up getting. So that way you guys know what to expect in the next video I record. One of a couple vehicles. I don't know that I'll actually get all of these, but there's a very high chance you might see some of these vehicles. Next vehicle you might see starting off first is the APC for a lot of reasons. One, it's amphibious. Two, I kind of need a vehicle with explosives. And for second vehicle, honestly, I'd have to go with the Night Shark. I mean, yeah, it is a pretty good vehicle. It definitely has some modifications that need to not be as expensive as they are. It does come weaponized. You can paint it any color. If anything, I'm going to paint mine probably either black or I'm going to paint it white. White is one of my favorite colors. I might paint it white just for, I don't know, looks. I don't really know of any other reason why I would paint it white other than for the looks. And for the simple fact that white looks better on you might the next vehicle you might see will probably be the Insurgent. And for the fifth vehicle, I don't really know what other vehicles I would buy in war stock. Okay, well, correction. I have a few that I would buy in war stock, but most of them aren't even worth it. Other than maybe. I have to scroll back up here just to find it. This or the Batmobile. And the Batmobile isn't going to happen. I would have to unlock the trade price before I could get this. And then to get this is the same thing. I have to do the mission in order to unlock it. So, yeah, you might see that. Or the Batmobile, because the Batmobile is actually easier to unlock anyways. It doesn't even require you to unlock it. You just have to literally buy it for $3.7 million. And one of the next vehicles you will definitely see, even though I said 5 vehicles, Mobile Command Center, Terabyte, Avenger, Facility, Hangar, Bunker, Nightclub. Wait, I already have the bunker. So, Facility, Hangar, and Nightclub. Those are definitely the next things you will probably see. But that's going to take a lot longer, and I am going to record an update video for all of those. And on top of that, yes, I did keep my other apartment. My other house is right here. I just have two houses because, well, I mean, I'd literally rather have two houses than have one. And having two is better than having, well, actually, correction, having three that are in Los Santos and not in Paleto Bay are better than anything. And plus, if I get a nightclub, I'm going to want my house to be decently close to my nightclub and probably my office. So I just went with that. Now, whether or not this video gets uploaded before the other one, you will see that last video I recorded before this one actually comes out. I am going to keep money just so that way when I do get the Night Shark, which I plan on trying to get maybe tomorrow, I might ask my mother if I can get like $1.5 million. I might, but odds are I will have to, are very unlikely, because I am getting like 25% on a heist, and then I'm probably going to wind up doing one of my heists and getting an additional, I'm going to wind up getting an additional $300,000 for it, so $20,000. But yeah, that's about what I'm gonna wind up doing, and that is to definitely be expected. Now, the only problem I actually have with this building is the garage is all the way in the back. So that will definitely be kind of an annoying part about this, is the garage is all the way in the very, very back parking lot. So driving out and around is not going to be very easy. And this evidently goes downstairs, so even if I wanted to, I have the Oppressor Mark 1, as you guys know from the last episode video. Yeah. But definitely be sure to expect either the Night Shark or the Mobile Operations Center. Don't expect the Terabyte, because the Terabyte I do evidently need a nightclub for, and the cheapest nightclub is 1.80, and I'm not buying a $1,080,000 nightclub. I plan on buying like a $1.7 million nightclub, or anywhere under 1.3 or 1.5. And in this case, oh god, that was way closer. Yeah, literally way closer. Literally just go right here, go boom, literally turn left, then make it right. It's right here. Literally the easiest thing in the world. Never ask me to buy the one down here. I'm not buying the one down here. I refuse. The last thing I will buy is not that. I'm not going to do update videos on buildings that I've gotten, though. So if you guys want to, in the live stream, the other two I did off camera. This one I did off camera before I started the live stream. The other one was way before the live stream. That was at like 6 o'clock. So, well, between 4 and 6 o'clock. And I've done a few other things since then, and I'm looking to move my arcade, which I am going to do that. I'm definitely going to try and move my arcade and see if I can get it somewhere in Los Santos, because I'm not looking to try and freaking have my arcade somewhere that's going to be a pain in the absolute butt to get to. I really actually kind of need my arcade to not be up there, is what I need. I need my arcade like down here. But arcades down here are not cheap. And they're not very easy to obtain, because some of them are worth $2 million, like this one. $2.3 million with an added $45,000 on top of it. That is not happening. This one is 2.1 with 35,000, which is good, but no. This one is 1.8 with 75,000 additional. So I could do that one, and I don't want one that I don't want to have to buy the one all the way in Paleto. I'm trying to avoid buying the 1.2 million one in Paleto, which is evidently been turned from a bank to a literal arcade all the way up in Paleto. It used to be a bank, and now it's an arcade. So I don't know what the deal is there. Now, the agency, on the other hand, I'd prefer moving that up to the Polito, because the agencies down here are not cheap. I'll buy the cheapest, or I'll buy the cheapest agency I can get my hands on before I ever. Well, this one is $2 million. I could make $2 million again. I'd really rather not. I don't want to have to buy this one, but if I have to, I will. I don't really want one near Fort Zancudo. I don't want one near Sandy Shores. I want one kind of in between. I don't want the one all the way over here because that's all the way out in the sticks. This one is 1.2, which isn't bad. 1.6, I don't really care. This one I'd honestly buy. I should have bought a facility before I got the oppressor, and I didn't. Which I'm starting to see why he told me to buy it. This one is good for two reasons. One, it's literally right near Sandy Shores. Hello? It's in between Polito up here, and Los Santos. And it's right near Sandy Shores. Or I could buy this one, but this one is cheaper than this one is. Or I buy this one, which, again, it's in between Sandy Shores, or basically in Sandy Shores at that point. I'm pretty sure the mile marker between Los Santos and Sandy Shores ends, like, right at the pipes going up to the dam. So, there's that. So, yeah. That works. And plus, I mean, scrapyard's not happening. That's all I'm gonna say. Auto body shop. I need an auto body shop. And I'd prefer having to buy one that's not actually expensive as hell. My apartment is right here. The one I'm in right now. If I bought this one, it would be so easy to get to. Not even close to gonna happen. I'm right here. I'm going down here and buying this one. I ain't doing that. This one I'm not buying, even though it's closer. I'm buying this one. This one, I don't even have to drive. They're the same distance, except for one I could drive to and get to faster, because it's just straight down the road and to the right, basically, is where it is. And I could buy the agency right next to it, which is the only reason I'd ever do that, but that's not happening. And, I mean, the arcade's also right there, so, I mean, you could get two birds with one stone, like, real easy. 4 million would get you these three in a matter of minutes. 4,250,000 if you're not buying the customization options, because evidently you can customize your auto body shop. And yeah, no, just no, forget about it. And plus, I'm pretty sure, yeah, complete auto body setup before you can even do it. Never. Hey, honey, how are you? That's an additional 50,000. I mean, that's really actually much better than anything else. How much is it? Oh, fuck no. I'll just leave that yellow. I'm not gonna buy that. Okay, another additional 50,000 now. Staff 1 or 2. Well, I mean, you get staff for free anyway, so it's not like I'm getting anything off. It's not like I'm getting ripped off anyways. I prefer 1.6 though over 1.720, but again, 4 million, that's easy. You're just spending an additional 50,000. It's really easy if you think about it. Because literally all I have to do is go down here, go down, keep going, and then turn right. Actually,
Hello? Yeah, this is him.
yeah, literally easy because you're passing the clothes store. You're literally passing the clothes store. You just turn left, right, right. And they're both right here. So it doesn't matter anyways. And plus, I could get the arcade as well down here, which involves just going across the bridge. It's really so much better than buying the arcade up here, even though buying the arcade up here is as simple as going straight all the way and then making a left. And then the arcade's like, I think, this building, which really makes more sense. But with this one, I can fly to. Rather, as the other one, it doesn't really make for very good flying because I would have to go all the way down to my garage and do that rather than just going to my garage, getting my oppressor, leaving the parking lot, and then flying. It makes more sense in my head than it does out loud. Although the only other problem with this parking lot is it's freaking narrow as crap. And I don't know how well takeoff it would be. Even though takeoff is as simple as just hitting this and then turning and going that way. Or just going straight if I were buying the arcade going the other way. But still, like, I prefer the other one, not that. As for nightclub, under 1.5 is going to be the price that I'm going. If it's 1.2, I don't really care. I can get $4 million, buy a nightclub, and buy an auto body shop for like $1 million. It literally makes no difference. I could buy the most expensive nightclub for 1.7. Bada bing, bada boom. Buy this one for 1.7, which isn't even the most expensive auto body shop. Even though I'm going to wind up buying two birds with one stone because this one's enough money by the end of it. And in which case, $6 million. Or just buy one and skip the other one for a later date. And in which case I'm buying the auto body shop because I have the oppressor and I could blow my money on the oppressor and buy the upgrades for it because that's probably what I'd wind up doing anyways, or buying the nightclub just to get more money, which doesn't make any difference. It's not like I'm it's not like I'm gonna make money any faster anyways by doing heist. I'd make more money doing heists in the game than I would buying a nightclub and buying everything else. And moving my arcade from from Grapeseed near the airfield to Los Santos near Zero Airfields. Even though I'd prefer not having to leave Los Santos to get to my freaking arcade. I'd still have to leave Los Santos anyways to get to Budman's arcade because Budman's arcade is right here. We own the same arcade, which is annoying, to say the least, which is why I want to change locations and buy the one down here. Because the one down here is easier to get to anyways, and I don't have to leave Los Santos. Because I can just go across the bridge and then, boom, shoot straight across. And it's literally this building right here, I think. Which is easy as crap. And I can fly to it as well. So that makes it even easier.
We're all gonna be homeless. The recession is never gonna end.
feel like I'm missing something and I don't know what it is. I don't need Mazebank's Tower. That is the only thing I don't need. I don't want a $4 million tower. That's like the one thing I'm not gonna buy is the Mazebank's Tower. I'm not buying Mazebank's Tower for a number of reasons. One, it's $4 million. Two, I need to buy the office garage. Three, I'm pretty sure that in order to buy Mazebank's Towers, you need like almost I'm pretty sure you need like $7 million just to max it out. So 4,250,000 isn't gonna work. Even if I wanted to buy Mazebanks, it wouldn't work. Even if I wanted to buy Mazebank's Tower, it's not gonna do me any good. It literally isn't gonna do me any good to buy Mazebanks. It wouldn't do me any good anyways. Literally would do me zero good to buy Mazebanks. Because I'm buying a $4 million tower in the middle of the city. In the literal dead middle of Los Santos. I'm buying a tower in the dead middle of Los Santos for $4 million. No, thank you. That is $4 million I am not willing to spend, even though I can't buy Mazebank's Tower off of this. This is actually a custom parking garage for $2.7 million, which isn't very much. Still, no, I'm not buying a $4 million tower in Mazebanks. No, thank you. I will pass. I'm not buying an office worth $4 million with the garage. No, thank you. This is already expensive enough. I don't think so. I'm not buying a $4 million tower on top of it. Not happening. Yeah, $5 million. No, thank you. I will pass on that. With the additional $1 million. $6.6 million. No, thank you. I'm good. I will spend $6.5 million before I ever spend $6.6 million on that garbage. No, thank you. I'm good. I will spend $6.6 million before I will literally go spend an additional $1 million before I ever spend that garbage. No, thank you. I'm fine. I'll pass. No thanks. I'm good. You ain't going to get me to buy that garbage. No, thank you. This is literally $6.6 million. That's nearly $10 million worth of money just to buy a $4 million tower that you could just spend $4 million on. Buy your personal, buy the thing, buy the garage, and so on and so forth, and call it a day. No, thank you. I'll keep my office, which is down here, without the accommodation. That's $795,000 that I should have spent a bajillion years ago and then didn't do it. Because I'm lazy. And then this font is an additional $50,000 to change. No, thank you. Decorations. Not happening. None whatsoever. I don't think so. I wouldn't even spend half of this. I wouldn't spend money on half of this anyways. If I knew how expensive it was. No thanks. This isn't worth my time. I'll buy that for 950,000 before I ever buy this for $1 million. Yeah, no. Not happening. I'll buy this in the garage before I ever buy that garbage. And plus, the garage, I'd max out, like, extremely fast anyways. Like, you're not getting me. I'll max this out before I ever do that. No, thank you. I'll buy the floors for all of that and freaking max this mother trucker out before I ever do that. No, thank you. I will spend a million years getting $6.7 million just to buy that before I ever do that. Or I'll just leave it stock lighting and not do that. I mean, really, who cares about the signature? No one cares. I don't think there's a living soul that would care anyways. Nobody cares about lighting. Legit, nobody cares about lighting. I don't even care about lighting. If I really wanted to make it that cheap, I'd just buy it for that. And then leave the whole thing. And then boom. Like, it's so easy. Or, if I wanted to go even cheaper, do this. Do this. Do this. Again, cheaper. This. $250. $250 would get me that easy. Yes, the additional 100,000 would also be helpful. Still, this is easy. No one cares about decorations. I don't care about decorations. I really don't. I don't care about decorations. Decorations are not my thing. Again, no one cares. I could buy it like this for 1.3 million for that in the lighting. No one cares. Same thing on the lighting. Okay, well that's 250, but still, like, seriously, all I need is that. All I need is like one extra thing. Like this, I could do that easily. Or just leave it blank. I mean, lighting is really not that big of a deal. It really isn't. Like, the closest thing to 2.50 would be... yeah, just going with a blank interior. Yeah, literally just going with a blank interior in general. That's literally already easy enough. And plus, I don't even have to go with the lighting on this floor. I could do this. Do this. Do this. 2,064,000. If I left the money I have right now, I'd have 2 million and like 70 something. Because it's like 2 mil. It's like 4,250,000. So. Sorry, I'm doing quick math. 4,420,645. That's easy. I could do that. That's really easy. It's super easy to do that. Literally. It's really easy. Buy this. Buy the most expensive lighting. Buy this. That's already 2 million. Add this. Add this. Add this. Minus the floor. And take out that and replace it with stock lighting. 4,400,000. I'd have probably like, I don't know, $20,000 in 645 cents or dollars left, somewhere around there. If I took out the signature and just went with the lighting, then just went with the wall and the lighting, and then added the other walls on top of it later, which really, again, isn't all that bad unless, you know, I were trying to max this thing out to the point where it would be almost unbearably unreasonable to do it, then yes, I would do it. But no, I'm not doing that. No thanks. I will sell every garage, or take every garage, move all my cars, and do that before I ever do that. No thank you. I'll pass. I'll buy all my cars and move them. I'll take all my cars and move them before I ever do that. No thanks. I'll pass. I'm good. It would be easier just to move my cars anyways than it would be to do that garbage. That isn't worth it. And plus, I already have 2 of them right here. Literally. Like, this is easy. Evidently, I don't think I can actually customize the garage in this, because I don't think the garage in this is customizable. Yeah, I have like 40 billion different garages. There's no point. I could call my mechanic right now and see what freaking cars are in my garages, even though I already know which 2 are in here, so this isn't even worth it.
I'm otherwise occupied, so call back later, you heard?
Okay, yeah, fair. I am in my garage, so it's not gonna answer. Mechanic.
I'm on the clock. What you want? Some wheels?
Yeah, oppressor, this, which I can go down and move those, and there's nothing in any of the other garages. So I could move all of these. I could literally leave all of these in one garage besides a few that I would take out, naming this one, and this one. And the rest I'd probably leave in there. And then any other vehicles I add on later, I'd probably put in the other garage. All the way down in freaking Rockford, all the way up in Rockford Hills. And then the one I drive the most, I'd probably put in my house, which I've yet to go to, all the way up in Vinewood Hills. So, yeah. Speaking
I'll bring
of
it to you.
moving cars,
I'll get back to it then.
I am going to evidently move the Duke of Death. Oh, please don't spawn. I think you're gonna spawn. And you spawned where I thought you were gonna spawn. You bitch. This game and the spawn locations needs to get updated. They need to update where your vehicles spawn. Why did it spawn over here? It shouldn't have even spawned over here in the first place. It legit shouldn't be spawning over here, but it is. For some stupid reason, this thing likes to spawn in random locations. And I don't know why. Like, if you're gonna spawn it anywhere, at least spawn it where I can get to it in a timely, fashionable manner. I wouldn't care if it's down there on the bridge. At least I can get to it. You dumb. Literally, at least I would be able to get to it. Yeah, okay. So that isn't moving at all, ever. And the rest, I don't care. I don't really care where the... I will blow up every other one of those cars and never get them back. Or just sell them and never get them out of the garage. Like, ever. Like, literally would never do. Now, the turd limo, I don't know about that. I'm pretty sure that's like Perma Pegasus vehicle. I don't think you can store that one at a personal garage. Yeah, Pegasus only. Cannot be stored in personal garage. Thought so. I need to go check this one out. Oh, wait. Oh, it's that one. How much is that one? I really want to know how much that one is. This one. Oh, it's 700,000. Oh, good lord. No wonder why. Now I know why I bought that one, because it was cheap. Probably should have guessed that. Because I had like $500 and something thousand, and I bought the one that was cheaper than that one. Wait, hold up. I can just freaking... Oh wait, no, because this isn't gonna spawn it where I want it to spawn. Yeah, no, it spawned right there. Dadgummit! It didn't even spawn the one I wanted. Ah! I had to go back into the freaking garage and get my oppressor. Ugh. This is annoying as all crap. I need to sell guns. Oh, by the way, from the missions that I've done so far, I've gotten to level 102. So, I can no longer be called a low level because I am now officially one of the highest levels in the whole game. Level 100 is basically, oh well, whatever. I prefer level 100 being one of the highest levels in the game because, I mean, you're basically a higher level than most people because most people are, like, you don't find, well, I mean, you'll find a lot of people that are level 800, but you won't find very many that are, like, level 1,000. So if you're level 100 and something in a regular game, you're basically one of the highest levels in the game because running into somebody who's like level 1,000 is a pretty rare occurrence. Max level, at least. If you run into somebody who's max level, then they don't touch grass. Or they just don't touch grass in general and they like to Oh, it's this one. So you can't buy this house. Aha. Why is the garage open? Don't people know that's kind of a dumb idea? I don't get it. I don't know why the garage is open. Okay, now the real question. How expensive is, or how big is the garage in this house? I don't think. You, jeez Louise! Holy. Okay, I'm leaving the oppressor in here. Jesus. Good Lord. I'm leaving the oppressor in here. Jesus. Good Lord. I think my spawn point might have to be set up here. Gracious. Good grief. Wasn't expecting that garage to be that big. I did not pay attention to how big that freaking garage was. Jesus. Okay. I mean, I prefer a bigger house, but like, I mean, really? For this? Oh, the downstairs. Oh, good Lord. Do I even want to know? Oh, God, this house is huge. This house is bigger than Franklin's house. It's a modern house, obviously. Good Lord, this bedroom is bigger than my IRL kitchen. Jesus. What the Let me guess where this downstairs goes. Down to the garage? What the frick? Oh my God, and it even has an office. Yeah, this painting is obviously not anything. I mean, yeah, sure, it probably doesn't even go anywhere anyways. I was expecting this to go, like, down to the garage. I don't think there's actually a door that goes down to the garage. I'm pretty sure there's not a door. Yeah, because that's the bedroom. And then this goes further upstairs. This goes into, like, the actual living area. And then this is the door. And the garage, you kind of have to go downstairs to get to anyways, because... Or you have to go outside to get to anyways, because you can't really go anywhere else. And then the balcony, you obviously can't go out of unless there's a door that opens, and I don't think there is. Yeah, no, there's not a door that opens. Okay, good. What, is this like a 40-inch TV? I wouldn't be surprised. Actually, I doubt that's even 40 inches. That's probably at least 45 inches. Yeah, literally, huge. Apartment. Los Santos. You can literally see the tower. Twin Towers. And that's the building we came from. You can't see it, but the building that is right next to those two towers, those three towers, that's right in between the four towers that surround it, that's where we came from. No, that was not very helpful. I'm aware. I'm fully aware that was not helpful. And also, I'm going to actually quit talking, just end the live stream, because this is getting boring.